Hello. This project is titled Youth Photo Voice Evaluation, the Food Literacy Project. My name is Shakeyrah Elmore. I am a doctoral student at the University of Louisville in the School of Public Health and Information Sciences. The University of Louisville researchers also on this project also included Dr. Asha Brown, Dr. Christy King, Dr. Carol O'Neill, Dr. Kimberly Hartson, and Carol Gunderson was a representative with the Food Literacy Project, Inc. in Louisville, Kentucky. So the purpose of this project was to look at the Food Literacy Project was a 501(c), to look at their youth community agriculture program, also known as YCAP. The purpose was to determine the effectiveness of this nutrition education and food system engagement program. And this was a part of a larger study to examine Food Literacy Project's ability to mobilize community capacity and to address nutrition and food access challenges, specifically in South and West Louisville. So what are the methods for this project? So we use qualitative data methodology, evaluated photo voice methodology. The participants were provided cameras and themes related to the impact of the food literacy project. So we wanted to know what impact did YCAP have on youth and what impact did it have on their communities, and also what issues were the food literacy project addressing. So participants went through a photo voice training session with members of the research team, and then they were given a period of 3 weeks for 2 cycles to take photos. After each cycle, the students submitted their photos and then participated in a dialogue session with other students who participated in the project and was able to talk about their photos and then also to create narratives to describe their photos. A total of 7 high school age youth participated in the Photo Voice project. And what we found from those themes were that youth improved food and nutrition knowledge and behaviors. They had a greater sense of leadership and responsibility. There was improved knowledge and advocacy related to environmental and food justice issues, increased community engagement, and there was a lot of pressure in their work as farmers in their roles as community change agents and advocates. So the first 2 quotes highlighted here really speak to what the students engaged as far as food and environmental justice issues. So the first photo here, titled Everyday Injustice, the student says, "I want to show what it's like looking for fresh fruits and vegetables in a grocery store located in a neighborhood like mine. This represents injustice in a lot of ways." Another student has a photo untitled School Lunch. "I feel like public schools don't have access to good food. I feel like we deserve better. Even though we go to a public school, the food we get isn't nourishing or filling." And they learned that through the Food Literacy Project that this food was not considered proper nutrition. So students were able to talk about their school lunch and then also talk about the comparisons of different neighborhoods, grocery stores, where they were able to go to different neighborhood stores through the Food Literacy Project and the YCAP program. Another student titled their photo, "My Connections to YCAP." This was at a potluck we had at Iroquois Farm. We got to meet the mayor, which was cool. That's what this job does. It opens up connections to different people in our community. It's impacted my community because it bridges different people together. And this student goes on to talk about how they were able to engage with their community and also meet different chefs through their farming experiences. And then speaking of their farming experiences, students talk about another photo titled Everyday Work, a Purpose. This flashes something you will see about every day on the farm. And they talk about how this is important to their health and how they're really glad YCAP exists because of that. And so our recommendations for this project is that the Food Literacy Project has had a significant impact on youth participating in this YCAP program, and they've been actively engaged in community nutrition and food system engagement. And some important areas to continue to focus on is to continue to have paid opportunities for youth that help with food literacy and leadership programming, and then also continue to center youth voices and connect them to appropriate decision makers, policies, and school lunch, food access, and food justice. And then we want to finally acknowledge that this was funded by a USDA and NIFA grant to the Food Literacy Project, and a special acknowledgement to the University of Louisville researchers, and a special thanks to the participants and the youth for their time, their effort, and truly making this project what it was.